Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to the collective. I gotta be real with y'all. This frame right here, it feels so nostalgic. Drop OG down in the comments if you've been rocking with me since 2019 when I would do the wind down every week. We would talk about what I was learning in love and life and relationships. And let's be real, I stepped into my own and I became the main character right here in front of you guys. And that is so uncanny because right now I'm taking you on this journey of main character in motion where I'm reclaiming my narrative yet again. And this time, y'all, it feels different. It feels honestly really good because I'm not building from scratch. I'm building from experience. I'm using the frameworks that I created and I know that they work because I've done it time and time again and I've helped other women get the same sort of results. So, in this video, we're talking about something that I know other people experience and something that everyone can benefit from, but not enough people are talking about it. And that is the importance of honoring your capacity and knowing when something's not worthy of your response. As you navigate relationships and corporate and life and just anything, you are going to be met with adversity. They're not always going to go your way. That's just the way life is, right? And there's going to be times, which I've experienced over the last couple of weeks, where you need to advocate for yourself or you need to advocate for someone else when you're merely doing your job, when you need to speak up for yourself and say, you know what? This has been going like this for far too long and it ends today. And those conversations aren't always going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. And that has been my situation, right? So it's been met with resistance. I've been all but called a liar. There have been times over the last couple of weeks where it has brought me to tears. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to pretend like I took this with, on the chin and just kept moving. But what I can tell you is there's a version of Kayla who would have never verbalized those things, who would have never spoken up for herself. She would have shrank and continued to hold the weight of the world. There is a version of Kayla who would have allowed herself to be so anxious and so agitated and so irritable that she was at odds with the whole wide world and you couldn't say anything to me that was constructive criticism or feedback, or I would have exploded because I couldn't take anymore. But this version of me, I've learned to scale back, to look at things from a bird's eye view instead of getting so hyper focused on what I understand in the moment. And so the question becomes, geez, did you say that to hurt me? The question becomes, I'm sorry, help me better understand what you're asking, right? Like getting more information before you go off the deep end or before you decide that you're going to respond at all whatsoever. So I got some notes. Grab a pen, tag a friend. I'm going to give you a 3-step process for honoring your capacity and determining when and if and how you are going to respond. So when you're in this situation, whether it is with your spouse, your best friend, your boss, whomever it is, when there is some discord, and you feel that tension in your chest and you want to explode, I want you to first check the price tag. What do you mean by that? I want you to assess what is the cost of me having this sort of reaction? Is it going to cost me my peace? Is it going to cost me financially? Is it going to cost me my mood for the next 3 to 4 hours? Is it going to cost me my focus? And I want you to decide what is important to you. Let me be clear. Not everyone deserves premium access to you and your energy and your time. Sometimes you got to be like, okay. And that is the response. Okay. Other times we say nothing because truly you don't have to have the final say. You don't have to be right. That one right there hits. You don't have to be right. Just let it go. Moving on to number 2, I want you to start identifying the intention behind the interaction. What do you mean? I'm saying that, are we having this interaction? Are we reacting in this moment because we're seeking clarity or understanding or resolution? Or is this an opportunity for performance? because you got at me and now I got to show you just what kind of baddie I am. Who do you think you're talking to? And I know that y'all are laughing or smiling because we've all been there where somebody gets at us on an email thread and you're like, per my last email. And you go into this huge spiral that's absolutely unnecessary because you're reacting on a split second. Very rarely are those moments not met with regret because they're not a reflection of who you are as a person. It's a reflection of you allowing your emotions to get the better of you. And so when someone meets you being all out of pocket and all sensational, you have to be careful that they're not doing the same. So I urge you to start thinking like, does this seem like rage bait? Does this seem like sowing seeds of discord or chaos or confusion? And if so, you get to hit your brakes and take some time before you respond, or if you respond. Stop auditioning for roles that you didn't apply for. Number 3, I want you to regulate first and respond second. And notice I'm not using react and respond as synonyms because they're not. When you get that tightness in your chest and your blood pressure goes through the moon and you're clenching your jaw and you're wringing your wrist, when the email that you write when you feel like that, the text that you type up when you feel like that, that is a reaction. That is split second, no time to think. That is you launching into like beast mode, fire breathing dragon when all this person did was call you out of your name. And I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm saying that lots of times the response that people get isn't warranted and you are giving them prime real estate in your brain, in your mind, in your energy, and they don't deserve it. So the next time that you get triggered, and I do not like using that word, but the next time you feel that feeling that infuriates you, that makes you anxious, I want you to take action in a different way. Drink a bottle of water, take a walk around the building, do a dance in your living room. My team laughs at me because I blow bubbles, but it forces you to take a deep breath. And then once you feel calm, come back to your body. Then you can decide, is this something that is even worthy of my response? We go back to questions 1 and question 2. Number 1, what is this going to cost me? And number 2, what is the intention behind the interaction? Sometimes, y'all, the most powerful thing that you can say is absolutely nothing. Your silence is not weakness. Lots of times it's strategy. That's a lesson I'm learning in real time. Put this in your pocket. I love you. We'll chat in the next one. Bye.